What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Toy Photography Live. Ah, man, you ever been in one of those situations where you have to do something and you have to be somewhere and you're looking and you're like, I got time. I can do that. I got time. And so you step aside, you start doing it. And as you start doing the thing, then you start looking at the thing you're supposed to be doing and you're like, oh, maybe I don't have time. So this is one of those days. So welcome. Excuse my tardiness. I had a couple of things I was taking care of, and I'm still kind of in the middle of taking care of things, but I'm here. So I'm here, you're here. We're all glad that we're all here. So first and foremost, I want to say hello to everyone. Hello, Tommy Red. Thanks for being here. And Faithful Steve. Hello, Faithful Steve. We have Bram here. Konnichiwa from sunny Okinawa. Okay, nice. Get an idea where you are. So thank you. Glad you're here. And Laura is here. Hello. We hope you are driving safe if that is what you're doing. It should be coming up on a holiday weekend. So hopefully you'll be enjoying your sunny weekend. We also have 60 Pick here. Hello. And we have Mark. Mark. Hello. Thank you guys for being here. I have a few things to show because I am, I'll say again, I'm a little bit late being here, but there is something that I'm waiting for that is still late, and apparently it's not coming today. And I have something else that's going to be coming tomorrow, I think. So I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. You want to know now what I'm getting, or you want to just wait till next week and I can show you guys next week. You decide while we're going through. So yeah, we'll just I'll just leave that out there. But hey, it's good to see you. Hello. Even though I don't have the thing that I wanted to show you guys today, I do have one thing that I kept telling you guys I was going to show you, and again, because I was scrambling, it's not put together, but I do have it so you guys can see it. And even I think if I put it together, I don't even think I can fit the whole thing on screen because it's so large. So yeah, so I at least have something that I can show you guys. Okay, 60 figures like wait till next week. Okay, all right, that's one vote. Wait till next week because it's a couple of things. Yeah, I was supposed to have one thing to show you guys today, but it turns out I'll probably have two things to show you next week that I think it will be pretty good. Might be three things, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, we'll play along. We'll see where everything shows up, and see how everything goes. Uh uh I can show you the whole, like, I can show you the whole thing, but it'll have to be in pieces because literally it's so big that I'll have to show you in pieces of it. But it's a pretty cool thing to see. I will say it's a pretty cool thing. I'm pretty proud of owning it, and so yeah, so I'll definitely I'll figure it out. But first foremost, before we get into anything, um, actually, you know what? Let me pull this up because I want to make sure that I got this before I continue because I do not want to go through this and forget. So let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up right now. Um, yes, we'll come back to that. So I just want to make sure that it's there. Anyway, so first, before we get into anything, I definitely want to give a shout out to the companies that are helping to make this all possible because again, we do a lot of here, but a lot on the show and in our magazine, but really we would not have been able to get as far as we have without the support from a lot of these companies. So first and foremost, let's give a shout out to IKEA Hobbies. I've been buying stuff from them for a while. I've even heard some people ask, like, is this company legit? Because they weren't sure or whatever. But I can say that this is a legit place. They have been in business for several years, and they're located right in California, where I am. So I've purchased a number of things from them. I'm pretty good friends with the owner of the company, and I mean, sometimes they have stuff that is sold out everywhere else, but sometimes people don't know that this place has it, and you'll be able to find it here. So I would say, like, if you can go to this site and like just do a search through the stuff that he has in stock, you might find some things that you've been looking for a while, and you'll find it. So you never know. Yeah. Anyway, definitely want to check out IKEA Hobbies. They are like I said, just a great place. They have 1/6 scale, 1/12. They have a number of different things that you can find and purchase from. So definitely want to go and check them out. Next, you guys want to go and definitely check out Big Bad Toy Store. They're the ones, again, they were responsible for sponsoring our Toytography Challenge. Literally, these guys provided the toys for our contestants to use during the show. So I mean they went above and beyond, and they were also the ones responsible for handing out the other toys that we had during our recap sessions on the Wednesday live show. So I mean, I got much love for a Big Bad Toy Store because they are absolutely fantastic, and you guys already know they have so much stuff to choose from there. So you definitely want to go and check them out as well. And last but not least, I definitely want to give a huge shout out to Jazz Inc. Dioramas. They are still currently taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure, but there's also a number of things which you can see right here. They got a number of things that they also have available for pre-order and currently in stock. So you may want to check them out. This is what's going to be on the way pretty soon. As you guys can see, the penguin, and again, just the detail that they put into their products, it is just absolutely fantastic stuff. Which brings me to the very thing I wanted to show you guys. I have mentioned before that I ordered the bat signal, which I showed you guys the bat signal. Then the other thing that I picked up from him, this was a while back, but this was honestly my first purchase from Jazz Inc. And man, I just, to this day, I still love it, and it still holds up. So I'm here to show it to you guys today. Again, because it's so large, I can't show you the whole thing, but I at least wanted to show you. And honestly, it's kind of a good thing that I can't show the whole thing, because I would have to back up. So I would really like to like get close so you guys can see all the details that are in this thing. So I guess in a way you can kind of say this is a little bit of a toy review, I guess, if you want to say something like that. But yeah, so I have with me I believe it's not called, they can't officially call it Vulture, so they believe it's called the Iron Scavenger, but I have the detail have the figure of it. So I'm gonna pull out. The thing is so large that it actually comes in trays. Okay, so that's the figure. So let me at least get the figure out, and you can see the detail of the figure. And it might be a little difficult to get to show you the eyes where they light up, but I can at least show you the detail of the figure. So yeah. So anyway, let me slip this in. So I'll show you, that is the detail of the guy, and it's a genuine leather like jacket, so again, the claws, I mean, just all the detail in this thing. I mean, it's just absolutely, I love this thing, man. And the thing is, when I get a chance to like put it on display, it just takes so much space, so I can't really put it in the space that I have, because literally, I mean, like I said, this is just the figure, okay? But let me show you. I'm gonna show you the detail in one of the wings, okay? So I'll show you the first tray. Okay, and the wings actually come in their own individual panel. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this guy out just so you can see just how large the wingspan is for this, for all the detail. I mean, again, guys, this is just, I mean, absolutely fantastic. All the details. So when you actually, and you put the figure here, and because of the weight of the figure, I mean, it comes with two different stands. So there's one stand where you want to, like, if you want to have it on display, you can have the figure standing there and then have the wings behind him. And then there's another display where he's like these really strong, like metal rods that you could put this thing on and put the figure in. And literally, you have to like take the screwdriver, which he comes with screws and everything else. You put the thing on there and literally just have the figure like balanced there. So you can see just like a piece, it's just a piece of it. Okay. But when you put it all together, if I'm not mistaken, I think if I put like the wings going all the way across, this, like I said, this is just one wing. So if I take both of these wings and set them all the way across, I believe it's close to I want to say like 4 to 5 feet. It's 4 to 5 feet, putting both the wings and the figure in the center. Like I said, it spreads across. Man, I wish I could show it to you guys as far as a picture that I have, because when my daughter was a little younger, I had her lay on the floor while I had this thing spread out, and it was just like it's just spread out. So I mean, this is just the size of just one wing, and it's just spread out across. So man, it is absolutely fantastic. And Bram, yes, dude, this is a metal bracket, dude. I mean, they wanted to make sure that this thing did not break because of the weight that was on it. And that's the nice thing about Yost from Jazz Inc. He will give you the details of like the progress as he's making it. So as he was making this thing, he was giving everybody the details of like, okay, these are the things that we are working on. And then it got to the point where it was like, okay, we were using the plastic pieces, but the plastic wasn't strong enough, so we had to use metal. So yeah, dude, this is like real metal brackets that you use to screw into the backpack on the back of the figure, and you're able to hold them up, and it like bends. You can see it bends from here, so it has flexibility here, and then it has these pieces here, and then this rotates as well. And again, you can see all the detail in it. So I will say I did purchase the uh, the same Vulture figure that Toys Era made, and I'll just say Toys Era, their figure looks good from far away, because if you get up close, you can literally see just like all the quick paint brushes, and you can't all see all the detail. But this thing here, like literally, you can get in there and you can see all the details up close that they put on the whole thing. And man, it just absolutely looks fantastic. So yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this because um, I wanted to show you the type of quality that Yost puts into the Jazz Inc. products, and that's really a thing about me. Every company, I'll just say for right now, every company that you see advertised in our magazine, they are companies that we have like purchased from personally, and we see their products, we see their quality, how they ship things, and then after we have purchased things from them, then we'll like talk to them and get the form a relationship, to see how they are. So that's the way things are done right now. We make sure that when we supporting or representing a company, we represent like literally just how they are as a company, their policy as well as their products. So that's just how we handle things. And yeah, exactly. That is definitely the quality that you get, because it's totally worth it. It is totally worth it. Uh, and yes, that is true, man. I mean, for me, it's like I would say my nemesis is dust. So I just can't stay, I just don't like dust. So I don't really put stuff on shelves unless I can like have it encased in plastic and stuff like that. So yeah, that is definitely the kind of thing that would get its own, like definitely its own shelf, because I wouldn't even want to put figures in front of it. It just needs to be displayed in all its glory. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I really love that. But again, I just wanted to show you guys that just so you can see that um, you are getting something good when it comes to Yoast at Jazz Inc. because they're just really really cool. So really really good guys. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, it is very cool. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Also just want to give you guys a just an update for those that don't know. The latest issue of Toytography magazine is currently available right now. I'm also going to take the time now to Bram had brought some things to my attention about the latest issue. So we took the time to make the corrections for the latest issue. So I just want to say thanks to Bram for pointing that out, because we did make the changes to that. Also, just I didn't get a chance to do this, so I'm just going to say publicly now so that everyone hears this, and also this is a reminder to me. Bram, hit me up later, man, and I will send you a digital copy of the updated version of this issue. Also, that's an extended invitation to anyone who also purchased the printed copy of the magazine and you would like an updated version of the digital copy. Just send me a message and I got you. I'll send you a digital code for the updated version of the magazine with all the stuff that's been fixed. But thankfully, the articles themselves are good. so so the interview that we did with George Jesus, I mean, it was just a phenomenal interview with all his photos and everything. So yeah, dude, that was a great conversation with George, and so we're so proud to be able to feature him in our issue. Also, let's see, we're now going into the next month. We might wait just a few more weeks, but I'll say in a few more weeks we will reveal the next person who is going to be featured in the September issue of Toytography magazine. We actually already had our interview with him, and he is a phenomenal guy. And so yeah, we're so excited to feature him in the September issue along with all of his amazing photos. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. So yeah, so that is the updates for you guys on that. Also, the new episode of Toytography Dynamics that's going to be featured Spider-Man in the Superior suit. I told you guys I was going to have that up, and I've been working on it. I've been juggling some other things, and I've been working on it. And I would say, as of right now, it's about 95% done. So you can expect to see the latest episode uploaded later today. That's Pacific time where I am. It will be done and it will be uploaded later today for the Toytography Dynamics, and we basically take the Superior Suit Spider-Man and put them in different poses to give you guys inspiration, ideas, and stuff like that. So yeah, so you guys will be able to get a chance to see that later on. So yeah, sketches, get your copy, man. Get your copy. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. You will definitely enjoy it. And one of the ways that I know that you guys will enjoy it, this is just a gauge for me, is as we're working on it and I'm looking at the pages as they come together. When I'm looking at the stuff and I'm getting excited, it almost feels like I'm one of the customers, and I'm like, man, I can't wait for this thing to get released because I want to see all the stuff. So that's one of the ways that I know, like, all right, this is looking good because I'm getting excited about this whole thing. And I'll just be honest with you. There's been times in the past where there was an article that was put in the issue, and as we're doing it, I'm like, nah, I don't like that article. I don't like that article, and I'll remove it. I'll just be like, no, let's just take it down. Put something else in. And so we've done that. We've done that in the past because again, we look at it from your perspective as well. Would you really enjoy it? So anyway, with that said, let me go ahead and get the other stuff ready because we do have some new photos to critique. So let me get those ready because we do have some really, really nice ones. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Let me pull this up. This first image. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you guys this first image. So for those of you who are, new to the channel, if you come to our Facebook group, we have a special thing set up where during our live session, we will take a look at anyone's photos who are looking for critiques, looking for, just some advice on the photos. Sometimes people just put photos in because they're like, hey, I know my stuff is good and I just want to just show it off. so it's fine. It's totally fine because we'll admit some of the stuff we look at, it's like, yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good one. So so we'll take a look at it. But all you have to do is go to the Facebook group, post your photo, use the hashtag TTM live, and we will, if we had a room for it, we'll take a look and put it in the show. We roughly do about just 5 entries per show because we don't want to go too long with all the critiques and everything, because otherwise we'd be here for a long time. Some people like being there for a long time and watching long live streams. I'm not a big fan of that. that's just me. So I just be like short and sweet to the point. I like to help Bram in his morning commute and help Laura in her evening commute. so so that's just the way we do stuff on the show here. So just want to let you guys know that we like to keep the things short. But before we take a look at our first image, you guys got a quick glimpse of it, so I'm going to show it again now. This is the image for our photo of the week. Man, I am apologizing now if I butcher this name, but this is from Amir Nazimzadeh. I believe that's it, right? Nazimzadeh. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a great shot. It's very rare that you'll see black and white shots in the group, and so this one was done. This was really, really nice, and I really love how they did the shot, the whole thing black and white with the exception of the eyes, and give them blue eyes. But man, this is an absolutely fantastic shot, and it inspired me because I own this figure. and, and after seeing this image, I was like, man, I need to go get mine and take some more pictures of it. So man, this like literally triggered that inspiration in me when I saw this. So yeah, dude, this was a very, very nice job on this shot. So yeah, this is very clean, sir. Very, very clean. So yeah, this is definitely our figure of the week by Amir. Thank you so much for submitting, dude, because this is absolutely a beautiful shot. Nice uh brightness to it, and just again putting the little color around the eyes. Very, very cool, sir. Good job. Thank you very much. So now let's go ahead and let's jump into our first image. Let me go ahead and pull it up right now. This is our first photo, and this was brought to us by Al. This is man, this was a nice recreation of a comic book cover. This is really cool, man. I mean, I just love all the details that you put into it to give it that comic book cover look. This was really, really well done. And yeah, I mean, I'd say like the posing is good. Nice job on the pose. And then you put in the speech bubbles, all this stuff. I mean, this was very, very nicely done. I'm curious, did you make the diorama for this, or is that something that came with it? I'm curious to know how you how you did that. But yeah, it looks good. And I'll say for me, this is just me personally, with 112 scale figures, it's a love-hate relationship because I love the fact that you can pose these figures into all kinds of really cool dynamic poses. The thing I hate about the figures is the fact that you get to see all the joints and all that kind of stuff. And me, I'm the kind of person that I don't Photoshop my stuff. I like to just pull it straight from the camera and shoot it here. But the one thing I will say is I love when I see other people do shots like this, because I mean, I don't know if you guys can agree with me on this, but sometimes when you see these photos of figures that are 112 where you see all the joints, it's like the way they pose the figures, sometimes you ignore the fact that the joints are there. And I think this is one of them. This is one of those shots where the joints are there, clear as day, but you don't really pay attention to them because you're looking at the overall bigger picture. And I think that's what was pulled off here. So Al, dude, great job on this, because again, I'm not paying attention to the joints, I'm paying attention to the pose, which is done really well. So nice job, man, on the comic book. And on top of that, you got your lighting well, and I mean, it's literally the way Spider-Man casts the shadow on the back wall here. It's really good. So yeah, man, nice job on this. This is a really, really good photo, dude. Thank you so much for submitting it. It's much appreciated, man. Great job. There's really honestly, I would say for me, there's really nothing I would change on it. Maybe if I was to do anything, I'd probably, I don't know, maybe a little bit darker, but I don't even think I would do that. I think this really is just fine just the way it is, because with the extra added light, you can the symbiote suit is clearly defined, and that's a good job. That's definitely a good idea on that. I think if it made it a little darker, it might be harder to see that arm. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't change anything. I just leave it just the way it is, which is what you did here. So again, man, good job. Thank you so much for submitting. Our next image we're going to take a look at. This is by George. Man, look at this. Look at this. This is George. This is George. It's like when you sometimes when you see this stuff, George's work. and it's like this right here, dude. This man, this is fantastic. And see, same thing here. This is like the way he's got the joints here. And I know sometimes George will do stuff where he'll Photoshop the joints out. And sometimes when you do that kind of stuff, it kind of, I don't know, kind of blurs the lines on that. But the way this looks absolutely amazing, man. I mean, just you have the joints there, but again, this is what I'm talking about. When the thing looks so good, you're not even caring about the joints. Sometimes the joints are just gone, and you just don't see it because you're looking at the overall picture. And so, man, George did a fantastic job on this, man. Great job. Your lighting is good on this. Even your extra effects that you put onto it. Again, this is just a good job. And right here, so yeah, same thing. See, and this is what Brandon's talking about. It's like sometimes it's not bad. It's okay to see the joints on the figures. It's like sometimes it's, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I'll say sometimes seeing joints on the figures, just depending upon what the image is, sometimes it kills the image. At least for me, sometimes it kills the image. But then there are other times when, like for instance, like this in the previous photo, it's like you can see the joints, but just the way the lighting is done, the way the figure is posed, you just like they're not there anymore. Like the joints are not there. And so it just, I mean, you just end up just looking at the overall photo and it just looks fantastic. So yeah, this is really, really nicely done, dude. George, I mean, it's really not much to say about it, because I mean, your choice of color is good, nice with like the purples and the pinks. behind this, going along with the 2099, is just overall, again, dude, it's just a great shot. Absolutely fantastic shot, man. So George, thanks so much for submitting this. See, this is the reason why he's, or one of the reasons why he's featured in the magazine, because we see stuff like this, and you will see more stuff like this in the latest issue, dude. So this is absolutely fantastic. So thanks, George. Thanks for submitting. Our next image, this was cool. I like this one. This was done by Jay. Man, it's, again, I like the use of the smoke, uh and this kind of thing. I mean, even though he's looking down, this does not give me the vibe of like he's on a rooftop somewhere. uh but man, nice choice on it. uh oh, your first one. Oh, so is this the in art Batman that you use? Because it looks like it is. Because man, I just saw that figure was just recently released. uh but this is, man, this is fantastic. I mean, this is a really, really good job. Nice details in it. Okay, so yeah, this is the in art Batman. And I love how this looks. I would say the only reason why I didn't go for this one is because I have the new the new Hot Toys one that came with the Armory. That was I got that one. And so when I got that, I was like, I don't know. There's only so many Batmans. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Because there's so many suits that Batman wear. It's like there's really no limit to Batman. so it's still really good. But yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing I love, man. When you can just take these figures and just pose them without any concerns, just go all out. I mean, that's when you know you can have some fun. You can definitely have some fun with it. So again, this is really nicely done. Your lighting is good on it. And this is one of the tough things to do. Sometimes it's really hard to take a picture of a figure that is wearing black and you have a black background, because sometimes you lose some of the image, depending upon the lighting. You lose some of the image of the figure because of the black background. But like in this particular case, you would see the figure, but you wouldn't see the cape. And so that's why I think this is like a really good job of what you did here, because clearly you can see right here. You can see because of the light, you can see the defining line right there for the cape, dude. So nice job on the pose, on your lighting. Everything looks good. Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, nice use of the smoke as well, which I love smoke shots too. So yeah, it's definitely a good looking thing. So thank you so much for submitting this, dude. Uh, yeah, that's a good way to start. That is a good way to start. Absolutely, absolutely. It's just, I mean, there's a learning curve to it, because again, you have to use the right lighting for it, the right amount of light for it, because you don't want to put too much light where you can see the figure, but you've like oversaturated on the reflections, and then the reflection off the figure kind of makes it look like, okay, it looks a little too bad. But what you were trying to do is get the whole figure in the shot as far as the light. So it's a balance to it. But man, you did Jay, you did a good job on this, dude. Thank you so much for submitting that. This is another really good shot and nice pose. Nice, really subtle pose. Very good. Um, Next one, let's see. Yeah, this was Ken. This is for those who recognize this was a classic comic book cover. I believe is this the comic from Superman #1? I think it was from #1. Uh either way, it's a very it's a front, like a recreation of a classic front cover. And this was really nicely done. So Ken, dude, you did a good job with the pose, and then adding the smoke from the car, dude. Nice. Very nicely done. Good pose. And if I'm not mistaken, it looked like you did a pretty good job as far as recreating exactly how the cape is on that front cover as well. So, dude, this was really nicely done. And yes, Jay's right. He did just exactly that. I mean, everything looks natural. The figure doesn't look stiff. And then you got them. I mean, all the way down to like the when you got the toes down here, man. I mean, very nicely done. All the detail in it. It just looks really really good. And that is the classic S. This is the S from that comic. So yeah, dude. I mean, just the smoke that you put into it, just dude, nicely done. Really, really nicely done. Nice recreation of the shot. And again, I wouldn't. So there's sometimes when you don't show depth of field, the image may come off looking flat. But in this particular case, it works. This this totally works. Just the way it is. I mean, I wouldn't want anything um at this point. I wouldn't want anything to be out of focus. He even got like little pieces flying in the air, so I'm pretty sure he photoshopped that out of there. But yeah, and even got like smoke coming off of me. So like the smoke was really going all around. And that's one of the downsides to like using the smoke. Sometimes the smoke goes where it wants, and other times the smoke will go right where you need it to be. So this was really nicely done. Again, you got the smoke coming, from the car and everything. So lighting is really good. Everything's nicely lit. And everything is like in the foreground the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, dude, definitely good job. Yeah, Bram, I totally agree. It's like the damage to the car, that's what makes the entire image look natural. So very nicely done, sir. Good job, good job. Our next image, this was done by Rick. And when I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, this looks nice. This is really good," because they are, the classic toy soldiers, but because of the filter that you use in the lighting, you made it look like it's a real image. Like I would say on the surface, you wouldn't know that these were toys until you like stared at it for a few seconds and then saw this around the feet. That's the only way you would really know, like, oh, okay, these are toys, and even got like the tank in the background. um this is a really nice war shot. This is really really cool, man. I think he did a really good job catching it, and it has like that old nostalgia look from the filter that he used on it. So man, this is I'd say this is a great job. I think you did a really good on this. I mean, I would probably, the only thing I would have done is maybe uh brought the tank just a little bit more into focus, because I only noticed the tank after staring at the photo for a while. And so here's the thing: when you take toy photos, um a lot of times when people look at your image, the first like 1 to 2 seconds is when you're going to capture them. They really want to start to notice the other things after staring at it, for a few more seconds, or a couple of minutes. You look at it, you start noticing the other stuff. um, so I probably would have brought the tank in just a little bit more into focus. That is the only thing. But I mean, other than that, that's minor. It's really is a minor detail, because really you have the guys, which is the most important. It's like telling a good story with these. And I'm assuming uh so okay, yeah. So I see. Uh, yeah, it is like practical smoke. That was the one thing I was wondering. Like, is this smoke or is it blur? But no, it is smoke. It is definitely smoke that you put all around in that area. So yeah, it just really adds to the overall look of like being in the battles and seeing the wars like this. And to think these are like just tiny little army men, it is that is so absolutely cool. I mean, I like the fact that, because of the lighting that you use and kind of made it like a black and white image, you don't really see the platforms right away. They just become like part of the ground again until you start staring at them a little longer. Then you start to notice that. So yeah, this was really really nicely done, man. 132 scale. Wow. Okay. Yeah, them suckers are small. So you had to get in pretty close to capture all of that. Uh so yeah, dude, there's really nothing else I would change about this. This is really a good job on this. And honestly, for this, because I was gonna say like, okay, this guy's a little bit blurry, but I don't know. I think because these figures are so small, and because he's so close to the camera, I probably would purposely made him a little blurry because sometimes when they're this close and you can see the details, it kind of kills the illusion that that they're plastic men. But with these guys, I mean, just again, your lighting, your depth of field, the use of the smoke, everything, it gives it this realistic look. And then you, once you stare at it for a minute, you're like, oh wait, these are toys. And I love that kind of feeling. I love when people look at the images and they can't tell it's a toy until after they've stared at it for a while. I just really love that kind of stuff. So yeah, dude, absolutely great job. Fantastic job. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. All right, so that's gonna do it for those images. Um, we're now going to take a look at the other photos that were submitted into the group. So these are images. I'm not going to critique these images. These are just images that we just pulled from our Facebook group to give you guys, put you in the limelight here so we can see some of the cool images that you guys submitted. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our first one. This was I want to find out where these figures are. I don't know if I would buy them, but I like them. I definitely like those. Oh man, this is good. I like it. Nice combo. Nice combo. And I actually have 1/6 scale figures of these, and I would like to do more, put those two together. Uh, I'm not really a Trekkie, but I think I remember this scene. I think this was that was pretty good. Uh this is, I think Harold put this one. This is nice Transformer shot. Very good. Uh, yeah, I mean, I somewhat recognize the guys. I mean, I don't know. I've watched Star Trek enough to know some of the characters. But I don't know. I don't know. This is really cool. I like this shot here. Really good. And again, man, this is another nice one. I know you mentioned wanting us to take a look at the other one, but this one looks good too. This was a really, really good job, man. Okay, this is another one by Harold. Uh, Harold, I'm kind of wondering, man, because I seen some of the images that you put, and then we're gonna take a look at some other ones. I'm kind of wondering, are you like doing stuff for Joy Toy right now? Because that's something that's coming right now. Uh, this is good. This is another one. Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of wondering because I was looking at that April O'Neil Joy Toy figure, and she looks pretty good, but again, that's another rabbit hole I'm not ready to go down. So, okay, got dinosaurs on the beach. Nice, and this fits the time period because we're in summertime or time of year, I should say. This is a good shot right here. Another one by Harold. Really good on the lighting. Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, I know some of these characters. I don't know all of them. I'm more of a Star Wars guy, and even with Star Wars, I don't go that deep into Star Wars. I know enough to know some characters, but yeah, this is another really cool shot. He's kind of like he was placed in. This is another one from Frederick, man. I don't think I've ever seen you do Ninja Turtles stuff before, so this looks pretty good. So, oh, more dinosaurs. Okay, all right. I'm not sure what the background city area is. Uh, and another one looking good. Nice GI Joe stuff. I started to get in GI Joe, but then I backed out. I was like, nah, that's just another rabbit hole. I really can't. I really can't go down. So this is a nice shot. This is a really good one. I think it's from one of the Silent Hill characters. This was cool. I think this was requested for a TTM line, but we missed the limit, so I just threw it over here. This was a good shot right here too. Lighting is very nicely done. Good job on that. This one was good. I like the posing that was put into this. This is some really good poses. This is nice. Spider Punk, very cool. Hobart. Again, oh yes, okay. I think that what they did, they took the one image and actually split them up so you can see, like, focus on different people. And I think this was George. At first I was thinking like that Harold, but then when I saw the name, I was like, this is George's photo. Like, okay, all right. This is another good one. Really another actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a note of this because I think this is kind of giving me an idea for the next issue of Toytography. I'm gonna see if I can uh see if we can throw this in to maybe the next issue. This is nice, man. Lighting is good. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. This is another good shot with really good lighting. Really good lighting. This is cool. Nice effects. Very nice effect. Got Chun-Li and Dalsim, or Dalsim, however you want to say. I think this is another shot by Mandy, which again, Mandy's always got these. Mandy and Jay, two of you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are phenomenal folks when it comes to your portraits. All right, it's another more Army Man stuff. So again, we get a chance to see it in color and stuff. This was good, man. I really like just the use of the water and everything. This is a really good shot. Nice lighting on the shot. I like this as well because it's, again, just good poses. This looks, when posing, looks like really natural. This is good too. Gosh, man, nice use of the cape. That's the thing I like the most about this is the cape. This was a good shot too. Very dramatic shot. Very dramatic. Nice pose. Not much going on, but still good. Good pose. I like this one too. This was another one that was done really well. Again, the lighting and the pose, very natural. Another one by Frederick, very good, nicely done. Is that a wagon wheel? Looks like a wagon wheel. That's right there. Nice. And Black Panther, very good. Very good shot. So, is this Black Panther taking on Shredder? Is that, I can't remember who that is. Oh, that's a nice Iron Man shot. Again, nice use of the smoke. Very nice use of the smoke. Really good job. This is good. I actually like this one too because of the lighting. Lighting is done really well. Nicely done. And this one, I can't remember who this character is. I don't think it's from Jak and, it looked like Jak and Daxter. That's what it reminds me of. It's my Jak and Daxter. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it looks like to me. At least that's what it looks like to me. So yeah. Oh, League of Legends. Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. League of Legends. All right. Thank you very much for that, Steve. Appreciate that. So yeah, so that's going to do it for us for today for the images. Thank you guys for tuning in to the channel. Again, you guys are always appreciated. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. Whenever I see you guys bringing in your photos, and again, I've watched you. Some of you guys been in the group since the very beginning, so I've watched you guys evolve, especially when you guys get new figures, and then we see new images coming from that. So that looks really, really nice. So again, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget, the new issue of Toytography magazine is now out, and the Toytography Dynamics episode will go up today for the Superior Suit Spider-Man, and then we'll probably another week or so we'll throw in another vote for who you guys want to see for the next image or the next posing session. And also we got a couple of people that we got some interviews down the line as well, so stay tuned for that. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are always appreciated. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, because that's really helping out my channel. It's helping me grow so that we can, bring them more awareness, be inspired by others, and help more people. So it's always appreciated. So again, I will see you guys next time. Until next week, we'll see you then. Have a good week, guys. Bye.